Okay, we're going to make my baked camembert with Parmesan croutons. This is a really great one for a starter. Pop it in the middle of the table and let people dive in. So hopefully you've got your camembert, which you've unwrapped and popped back in the little wooden case. Now all we need to do is we need to cut a circle at the top and just peel the top away. So just using a little sharp knife, just about a centimetre in, doesn't have to be exact, just cutting a circle all the way through. Okay, and now we just need to get rid of the rind. So we're probably just going to have to scrape this off. Yeah. Not the pretty part, but there we go. Just trying to cut it so that you're not getting lots of camembert with it. Shouldn't be too difficult though. There we go. And this is so easy, but just so fantastically tasty. And this is an example of a dish which doesn't look fancy, but tastes amazing. And that's fine like that. Okay, so hopefully yours is looking something like that. Not so difficult so far. Now all we need to do is make holes in the camembert. Just using your knife, just push the knife into the camembert and give it a little twist just to make little holes. And then we're just going to stuff those holes with bits of garlic and bits of your thyme. Once we've done a few of these, just so we can get everything timing right, we'll pop the hob on to get nice and hot for the croutons. So just really just poking the garlic into the little holes that you've made. There we go. I'm just going to turn the hob on now because we need to get the pan nice and hot. There we go. And I'm just going to add in the butter. Just butter to the pan, just leave it to heat up and start melting, and we can carry on putting the stuff into the camembert. Let's pack it with the garlic. Remember it's raw garlic at the moment, but it will be cooked by the time that you actually come to eat it. And then just getting the thyme. And the reason we haven't chopped the thyme is because having it as the leaves makes it easier to poke in. So just again poking the thyme. It don't matter if you've got big fat fingers like me and you're making big holes in it. As it'll melt, it'll all melt together anyway, and it'll form like a skin on the top, which is the best bit. Try and save that bit for yourself. There we go. Again, just sprinkle a bit on top, so hopefully your camembert is looking something like that. Just need to pop this on a baking tray and pop it into the oven. And I'll give you the timings. This will take the camembert will take 15 minutes, but obviously we're going to put it in the oven now and then make the croutons. I'll tell you how long to bake it for afterwards. So go and pop your camembert into the oven. Okay, by now hopefully your butter is melting nicely. And we just need to add just about a teaspoon of olive oil to the pan. That should help stabilise the butter and help it stop from burning quite so easily. And then it's a simple case of throwing in all of your bread cubes. Throw them in and give them a good mix around to get nicely coated with the butter. And this is what will make them really go nice and golden and crispy. Go. See, just get them nice and coated, and we're just going to leave it on a high heat. And then all we're going to do is just leave this for about a minute, and then just to start to brown, and then we'll grate in some Parmesan, and then put them straight onto the baking tray alongside the camembert, everything will be finished at the same time. The smell will be absolutely gorgeous as well. So as soon as you just start getting the first little bits of sort of golden brown, that's exactly what we want. There we go. So it should be starting to go a little bit like that. It shouldn't take long. Okay. And now we can grate in the Parmesan. So it's just a handful of Parmesan. You don't bother weighing it out, just grate it straight in using the fine side of a grater. I've got one of these little handheld things, but if you're using a box grater, absolutely fine. So just grate this straight in, just about a good handful of Parmesan. There we go. And then give this a good stir together to get the croutons nicely coated with the Parmesan. There we go. Then you can turn the heat off. There we go. So hopefully yours are looking something like that. And then all you need to do is just pop these onto the baking tray alongside the Camembert, and that's been 2 minutes, so just cook the Camembert for a further 13 minutes, and then when you come back we'll compare, and hopefully they'll be absolutely beautiful, ready to just dive in. So go and pop this in the oven for 13 minutes. Okay, it's been 13 minutes and the croutons have crisped up nicely, the Camembert is beautifully melted. So all you need to do is just pop these on a plate or on a board, however you want to serve it, put it in the middle of the table and let everybody tuck in. And I hope that you enjoy it.